Arcane Forge, right here. It's locked. Okay, how do we unlock it? What's up, people? I'm Xogue, back on Project Ozone 3. And yes, this one is actually recorded directly after the last one. This makes episode number 4. But as long as we get done what I want to get done today, I'm going to take a break from it. And that way, any comments you left in the past 4 episodes can actually be addressed and talked about in an episode. But don't worry, if you did leave some kind of note or comment, I did get it. I did read it. And if it was good or had some kind of valuable information, I did make a note of it. I just have recorded all of these back to back, so I couldn't say anything about it. But anyway, so today what I want to do is actually finish doing what I was doing. What I wanted to get done last episode, but we couldn't because we had to get into the embers mod. And that is the, if we go to crystal, it should be in here somewhere. This one, the unlimited, the master infusion crystal. This guy's going to help us get a lot of the essences that we need. And therefore, I don't have to craft these guys very much. I can just make one and be done with it. That's the idea. But what we need, because we can get the infusion crystal, infusion crystal, we have insanium essence enough to make 4 or 5 of these guys, maybe even 6, 7, 8 of them. I'm not exactly sure how many of these. Actually, I tell you what, we need 4, right? 4 per one. So we can make a lot of them. What's that, like 8, 9, 10? Not 10. Not yet. Oh, one more, we can do 10 of them. But you get the idea. So we can make a bunch of those guys if we need to. We're not going to make that many because that's just a waste of insanium essence. We're probably going to make 4 or 5, maybe 6. But what we need to do is get the mana infused shard, which requires mana infused dust inside the Arcane Forge, right? So we need to figure out how to get this. Oh, it's simple enough. We're going to have to go to the Twilight Forest to get more of the crystals. I didn't realize that was actually pretty simple. So we need to make the Arcane Forge, which is more mana-infused dust. You need a lot of the simple crystals. Lava and furnace and iron, all of which we have inside the Arcane Workbench, which requires the book and a crafting table. The book required, we can actually do most of this, and it actually, theoretically, as long as I can figure out how it works, and there's no hidden missteps or complications, we could probably do this fairly quickly, I'm thinking. Let's go ahead and put that away. Give me a book. Yep. I just need a regular old book. Oh, I don't have the paper. Oh, what do you know? I have the paper. Where'd that come from? Yeah, okay. So now book, and we're just going to do this manually because I don't know what that other book is called, but I do know the recipe. So it's this guy. The Book of Knowledge. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, wait. What? That's not a quest? Okay. Anyway. Mod concept. Lordcraft is designed to take magic stage of T-Saw craft and extend it by placing the player in a different age. But this I'm not going to read all that on camera. That's just not very smart thing. That's not a smart person thing to do. If you're interested, you feel free to pause it, actually. Boom. Mod concept. Bam. Okay. Back. Researching. Okay, and if you want to read any of this, just pause the video and you can read through it yourself. I'm not going to go too far into any of this stuff. I'm going to end up reading it off camera most likely, but I don't want to drag you guys through the reading process, so we're just going to go ahead and do what it is we do. And there you go. Okay, so there's most of the stuff that we've done. Now, what I need to do is go ahead and make these forges, which was that and a crafting table, and I have planks. So if we go bam, 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 we get a crafting table, boom, and we do this, and we go like this, and we go bink, and then now we have this guy. Is that a quest? Huh? No? No quest for that either, huh? Okay. All right, well, that's a thing. Let's go ahead and put you right there, just because. I don't know what we need to fill this with in order to craft with it, though, which is the issue. Master infusion stone, like so. If we go here, we need to make the Arcane Forge. Research Arcane Forge. We have to get the right research. What does that mean? I think we're going to have to do some reading because there's a researching thing in here. Okay, so there is a process to it. I've read through the book, and those of you who paused the video and read through it yourselves, you will understand just a little bit of what we need to do, but I will need simple crystals, okay? And I'm going to have to go back into the nether to get some of the shards, the ember shards that we got from the last episode. But first, because those aren't going to be difficult to get, I'm just going to pick them up on the way back, probably, and you probably won't even see me do it. But this guy, whee, bloop, okay. We need a lot of simple crystals, apparently. Quite a few of them. Whisking you off to the Twilight Forest. That's cool. Whatever. It's like a tree that's like moving and starting to stand up straight or something. I don't know. I'm curious if it's going to be like a void world. In the other ones, they aren't void worlds. I say the other ones. The other dimensions that we've been to so far this series are not void worlds, so I don't think this one will be either. I'm an idiot. Obviously. Those of you, you'll probably understand why I know that I'm an idiot now. Oh, wow. We can't fly here either? That's actually kind of cool. I kind of like that that's a thing that happened. It's unfortunate. Because I do like to fly, but I understand why they're doing it, and it is very interesting, actually. Anyway. The reason I'm an idiot is obviously because if we have to dig simple shards, the world it can't be a void world. I guess it could be if there were some kind of constructions, like big floating orbs or something all over the world, but yeah, chances, we knew. You guys probably knew. I'm just a dummy-dumb, okay? I'm just a dummy-dumb, and I didn't even think about the fact that we're going to have to dig stuff, so of course it has to be a full world. Anyway, so something interferes with flight. So we can't fly around, but I can dig. Ooh, marble. I'll take marble. Thank you. Oh, let's turn our magnet back on. So what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to dig downward somewhere around the exit. I didn't even mark the exit. Here we go. I almost became another idiot. I almost became an idiot squared, you know? But we're just going to dig a little mine down. I'm not going to do anything fancy. We're just going to go down. And we're going to start digging caves, I guess. Because I'm not too worried about doing actual progress here. I just wanted... Ooh, I'll take prosperity shards, though. I just want the simple crystals. I want to progress with what I want to progress with. So, yeah, that's a thing. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get to this. Let's see what I can find here in just a little while. I'm very particular. I know. Okay. I really don't like these things too much. This is for Melissa Craft. She's a good friend of mine. We kind of do stuff together. We're doing Diversity 3, and she's always asking about chance cubes and chance icosahedrons or whatever the crap. I don't know. But here you go. Ooh. Okay. All right. Just a bit of lava. We're okay. Is there anything hidden here? I wonder if there's some hidden stuff here. Do we have? Yeah, we do. Okay. Let's just see if maybe there's something below it. Who knows? Because I certainly don't. Boop. Nope. Does not appear that there's anything down there. Okay. I just wanted to check. But anyway, yeah, let's keep going. I'm going to break a few of those. If anything interesting happens, I'll try to start, showing you guys, pretty quick. But I don't know. Just kind of interesting. Just, I'm scared of them, really. I'm just scared that they can really, really hurt me. Kind of like that one tried to do. So I'm trying to figure out exactly what to do. It says you need inscription tiles. Now, this is a space inscription tile. There are letters, and I'm assuming there are 26 of them, or 27 if you count the space. But I don't know. Okay, so we don't actually make these. So we have to get these. All right, that was my issue. That was my worry, is that I wouldn't choose the right one, if that makes any sense. So that's kind of a deal. All right, so I need to get the mana infused ore. Oh, you can't melt it down here this way? Oh, I gotta figure out how to get some of this. Alright, so you can't put it directly into the Tinker Smeltery stuff, but you can pulverize it or crush it down into dust and then smelt the dust. And that way you still ore double, which is the basic concept I was looking for in the first place. So that's a good deal. And there is a way to get 3 out of it, and I think you could probably do it with other ores as well. But once we get the essences, that's not going to matter so much. But anyway, so we're going to get 2 of these guys, and it says you need them in your inventory. Okay, inscription, got it. So then we go here, and we need to find the inscription we need, first of all. I need to figure out exactly what it is we want in order to get the things we need. So if we go to, what are we trying to do? The master, right? The master infusion crystal. We need the mana infused stuff, so we need to get to Arcane Forge. In order to get that, I need the research Arcane Forge. So that's what we're looking for. If we go to research, we should see, I'm guessing we're going to see the picture. Arcane Forge, right here. It's locked. Okay, how do we unlock it? It doesn't, like these guys, it makes sense, right? If you get light, you can get light tools, light armor, light blah, 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 blah. So these kind of lead to each other. What is it that we need to do in order to unlock Arcane Forge, though? It doesn't seem like there's any one particular thing available for that. And the same with these guys, too. It doesn't actually say what you need to get in order to make this stuff work, because none of these are attainable. Unfortunately, I'm guessing it means we have to unlock all of these, or at least all of the crystals, maybe, but I don't know for sure. Okay, so this mod is already very quickly becoming not my favorite mod. Documentation for it is absolutely terrible. They don't tell you anything useful in this thing at all. Okay, so you have to look online for it. But I'm going to go over it quickly here. And the basic idea is that each one of these crystals here, you pick one and it will affect the progression of the mod, which they do actually tell you in the quest book over somewhere here. No, in one of these it actually does tell you. Depending on what elemental research you start with that completes its corresponding crystal quests also affects your progression in the Better Questings book. Example, Astral Sorcery begins with a pure crystal, while other magics are started with other crystals. So I'm going to go through real quick and just see which crystal I want to start with, and then I'll come back and we'll explain a little bit more about what we need to do. But I need to find the other ones and actually somehow tell which crystal I need to get for certain things. Okay, so I've done a little bit of looking into things, right? And our end goal, at least for the tasks that we're doing now, is to get this guy, which, by the way, is actually not very hard to get. Beryllium is mined alongside coal, and I already have 53 of them. So if I go into a world and just mine a whole bunch of coal, I should be able to get all of the ingots that I need. And that's only if I already don't have enough. I think I do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is that? 5 times 4, so 20. Plus 3, 12, 30. Yeah, we got enough. Almost positive we have enough. These guys we're going to be able to get after we get done with what we're doing now. So that's not going to be a problem. And the dark matter, this does use a lot of resources. Like a huge amount of resources, mind you. Absolutely crazy amounts of resources. But mostly just coal. And we already have the coal plant, and I have over 20,000 coal essence, which gives you a lot. That will give you a whole lot of coal. It probably won't be enough, but it is a lot, and it will get us very, very close to it. The diamonds, you don't need as many diamonds, but it's blocks of diamonds, so it's still going to take a fair amount. But we have that plant as well. So we can actually get this stuff. Once we get the Philosopher's Stone, because we've already made one of these. I can make 4 of these, no problem. After we get the Philosopher's Stone, the rest of it is actually very easy to get. It will take a little bit of grindiness, but it's actually pretty easy to get. So our biggest problem right now is this. Now, we can actually get the Ender Star, because we already have Ender Crafting. I already have Nether Stars, so I have everything I need for this one. I can get Supremium Coal. That's not all that difficult to make. It just requires the essences, which we've already been collecting. So we have those as well. I can get all 4 pieces of those. I can get the Ender Star. I can get the Crystalline after a while. We still need a lot of resources for this, but we can get those crops. So once our crops are set up, we're going to have that one done as well. Our biggest problem is the Oblivion Catalyst from Abyssal Craft and the Resonating Gem from Astral Sorcery. So those are the 2 we need to get into. Now, Astral Sorcery, I believe, is the easier one. I've done it before. I know how I've only done it like one time, and it was with a friend, so I don't know it well, but I know it, yeah. So I can fumble through it. Abyssal Craft, I have never done before. So I think I might actually need the help with Abyssal Craft. Now, Abyssal Craft seems to start with the Necronomicon. I think it looks like there's a lot of them, but here's our Oblivion Catalyst, and right down here it says Dull Crystal. So we want to start with the Dull Crystal. At least I think I do. If I can figure out how to exactly do that. But if we go to research, we do the Dull Crystal. It says dark. Is dark dull? I don't understand. Is dark the same as dull though? I feel like maybe it's not. How do we do this? Because there's like a bright crystal. See, now I don't know. What do I do? The dark? I guess it's dark. It's got to be dark, right? I don't know. We're going to do this. We're going to see what this allows us to do. Now, here's the part that is very, very weird, okay? You figure out what crystal you want, right? Bam. Okay, boom. I want to do the dark one. Bam. Okay, now you're like, what the crap? It says to draw runes, but what are we doing? You need to draw them. We need the letter T. So we go to the T somewhere in this place, wherever it is. What is it? A, B? Okay, so it goes all the way down like this. So M, and then T right here. So it's 1 at the bottom and 3 at the top. So all of them kind of start like this, and then 1 at the bottom and 3 at the top. So if we do this, this, and this, it should give us the first letter. Bam, we just got it. First letter done. We now have the T in there. So then it tells you the next letter, E, okay? And you go down and he says, okay, now it's what, 4 at the bottom? So 1 line all the way. And then 1, 2, 3, and 4. And this is what I had to look up because it is so not intuitive at all. Okay, I get that it's showing the pictures and you just have to match the letters. And that's all good and well. But these lines are straight across, like straight across. There's not all going to the same point on these little glyphs. So what the crap is that about? I don't understand how you're supposed to know this without somebody showing it to you. Like I went to visit, a video online, so I knew what to do. It's just, I don't like mods that are so unintuitive. It's supposed to be understood. You're supposed to be able to figure it out. And in this mod, you just can't. There's too many gaps. There's not enough knowledge. There's not enough information for what you're supposed to do. But anyway, now that I know how to do it, we can go through with, all the letters, and we can actually get going with what we need to get going with. And I'm going to go ahead and finish this. We're going to get this dull crystal or dark crystal. Hopefully it's the right one. We're going to see if we can actually get into Abyssal Craft a little bit just to see what we can do. But we're not doing actual Abyssal Craft yet. But I'll get into next steps after I've unlocked this particular thing. Alright, so now that we've done this, as you can see, we've chosen our crystal. And now the Arcane Forge research is obtainable, and that's the point. That's the thing that we wanted. So what we can also do, apparently later on, and I don't exactly know, or here we go, this is the one right here. Once you go far enough in, and I'm guessing you do 1 full line in your chosen gem, once you get to the end, you can unlock Thelos, which will then allow you to get into the rest of everything. So you can do it all. You're not choosing one and only one gem to specialize in now, or it is only for now rather. You can unlock them all later, and it doesn't actually matter that much. But I don't know how far or how difficult it is to get here, so I wanted to do the one that's going to be easiest for us and give us the most help in the mod that we don't understand. Hopefully that all makes sense. But we're not, like I said, we're not doing Abyssal Craft now. We're actually going to get the Arcane Forge, and we're going to start on this as we go. So we need the letter C, and apparently I didn't realize it would save all of the runes. I only have 3 more to go. I'm going to have to get a bunch more of these, which could be a problem. But we're going to go until I don't need to worry about it anymore. Bam. There's 2. So there's C. I need D. Well, okay, that's fine. I'm just going to finish this. You guys get the idea. Hopefully you get the idea by now. If it is a letter you've already done before, like, for example, oh, is that O? I think it's O now. Okay, well, I don't have O. But say, for example, it was A. But bam, okay, it would actually draw the runes for you, or C, or E. It'll draw it for you, and you can just click it again. So you don't need to remake the rune again. You can just kind of reuse it as you go. So once you've actually unlocked all of these, you can just use them over and over again. Which is really, really good to unlock further research. And I might actually just go ahead and unlock it all because it's not that difficult once you unlock the rest of these. But I will need to go get some more inscription tiles so that I can unlock the rest of the letters and I won't have to worry about it. But I don't know. We'll see what I come back to. But the basic idea is that we're going to get the Arcane Forge. That's what we want. That's what we're going to do. Did I reset it all? I might have reset it all. But it did save everything, so that's good. Alright, next step to be completed. Can we shift click this? We can! Bam! And now we have the Arcane Forge. Lord's Forge. So now we can make things. Oh, wow. 1,000 mana to craft. No water mana. Right click to cycle. No earth mana, no fire. So I just. Oh, interesting. Okay, so we need to find a way to get mana, and I don't know how to do that. But first of all, we need to figure out which mana to get. Okay, so from what I understand, the mana system uses a void interface. You put an elemental siphon onto it, which has to be the same one that matches the gem you chose. In our case, dull or the black or the dark, whatever it was. I think they're all the same. There's different names, but they're basically the same. But I'm guessing if you have the research, you can use any of them. But since this is the only research we've actually done, this is the one we need. And we need that siphon to get it. And we need those elemental crystals. So in our case, we need the dark, or the siphon. We need, I think it's dark, or yeah, the dark siphon. So we need to go, yeah, and see it, research dark. So I need the dull crystal, 4 iron, and some glass. So if I go over here into this guy, one of those, which, by the way, you can craft these, obsidian and simple crystals. Simple crystals are going to be the difficult part of that. I can go ahead and just get the obsidian seeds. It would take a little bit of time, but I could get them to 10, 10, 10 and pretty much get all the essence that I'll need, and because you get a decent amount of it. It really wouldn't be that hard. The simple crystals are going to be the difficult part to that. But anyway, so if we do this and we go here, what was it? The corners? I think it was the corners were iron and this was glass, I believe. Yes. Okay, so now we have the dark siphon. We can go here or here. Oh, there we go. So now we have 0 out of 1,000 dark mana. So I don't know how to increase our stuff, but we can. I know we can put. Yeah, now we have 1,000 dark mana. So we go here. I need dark mana, 1,000 out of 1,000. So now I can make one. Click it. Yeah, there it goes. And now it's creating the item. Right? So it should give us one of the things that we need. Bam. 1 mana infused shard, which, if we remember, is what we need for the Master Infusion Crystal. So, we can make them now. It'll take a little bit of time because I don't have the simple crystals. We can make those though. The simple crystals are actually craftable. Simple crystals. If we go here, I wonder how easy they are. It does require the Arcane Forge. You get 8 crystals from 1. So maybe we can use our dark stuff to make 8 more crystals, which will allow us to make 2 of those, which is 2,000. So yeah, we can actually infinitely reproduce the dark mana that we need, actually, which is actually really, really good. But I'm going to go ahead and just start getting probably, I don't know how many of these we're going to get. I need, I'm just going to make a bunch of these guys to see if we can actually get all of them that we need to make what we want to make. We now have everything we need, and I still have 15 Insanium Essence left. These guys here will no longer ever have to worry about anything. They will never run out ever again. Which is fantastic, and I love it. I don't know what we're going to do with this stuff here. I probably should use them and just let them go, but these guys are unlimited. It doesn't matter anymore. So we really don't have to worry about this ever again. So I don't know what to do with these guys. They may actually just get tossed. I'm not actually sure what we're going to do. So that's the thing. I don't know. I don't know. Well, that's it for me today. I've actually finished somewhat on time this time. I usually have grandiose plans and I try to go as far as I can because I love to record. And when I finish a task, it means it's over and I don't want it to be over. Kind of like I don't want it to be over right now. I want to do another episode already, but I told you guys I would wait. I will try to be patient until the rest of these episodes do come out and then we can continue. But in the meantime, it does give me a huge amount of time, actually, to go ahead and try to get all these seeds. So hopefully, as long as I can remain dedicated to actually getting 10 seeds for everything, we should have a bunch of them up here. They may not be hooked up with the machines, but, whoa, where did you come from? What is that about? Where did you spawn? Or what did you, oh, you fell from here, didn't you? Okay. Alright, nope, we're fine. We're okay. You just dropped down. That's why you had so much health gone. I get it. I understand. My elevator should go up and down. Makes it a lot easier, even though I don't use it all the time. But anyway, we should have a huge amount of seeds done as long as I can remain dedicated. I may have even added a bunch more, but I do have most of them separated. And as you can see, I have identified the tier 1 or the 111 seeds of most of them. Not these guys. Not yet. So I do have a bunch to do, a lot to do. But in the meantime, that's going to be it for today. So if you liked the video, please do hit the like button and subscribe to see more. Thank you so much for watching. Do what you do, and I will see you next time. Peace out, peeps. Hey, it continues.